Going over to Stark on the top side of the map, a little less of an explosive top side with Ornn and Fabulous and Stark. I think are two guys who are not going to be content to just sit there, especially not Stark. But bottom lane,
what are you looking for?
Looking to ward.
Oh,
Snowflower could now be in trouble. Looks like he may have to burn the flash. Nice flash on the binding though. Patience there to come out. Rano P is going to make it out. Summoner spells traded on both sides.
Through that, of course, even has the teleport. So they're preparing for some kind of play to happen.
Snowmage's coming in late. Going to get a few more stacks.
And he has a blue buff too.
A lot of damage there from that Kindred in the initial trade. You can see why Yijin is backing off. Top laners are fighting, and Evos now going for the Infernal Dragon. This may be the first big fight that we see in the game.
Oh, hello.
Snowmage in the back of the pit. Ulti comes out from the Victor. The stun is there, not going to work on the Snowmage. He's already forced to ult, but he's just sitting on that Chaos Storm. Looks like he will be set to fall. Lulu ult has been used. Ornn now going to come in as well. Knockback, but not going to connect. Shen is here. Evos lose the Dragon, but are they going to take the fight?
And counter jump.
And the thing I love about this graphic at the bottom is the jungle proximity. When they're winning, he actually has less jungle proximity than when they lose. When they lose, he starts hanging around his lanes like he is in
tanky champions, and the Shen's not resistance based at the moment, it's health based. So
finding hits.
He's going to go in.
Comes in, but Zainot just matching 1-for-1 in terms of damage output. Has the ulti, Killer Instinct goes forward, looking for a little bit of a duel here. Locked up, that's the Shen ulti forced out. Here comes GBM on the backside though. Ulti to flash forward. So much damage, but the binding going to stop him from going any further. It's Kindred all alone underneath that tower, but here comes the Ornn. You want to stand in that circle, you're going to get knocked right up. But first blood dropping for Evos as the play continues. Trundle getting one. Warzone on the side. Zainot in trouble. Stark not going to connect, but a beautiful use of the Titanic will bring home the kill. Snowflower hungry for blood. Look at him go. Oh! Gets it in the end. A 2 for 3. Fight going to continue though. GBM and Fabulous. Are they going to try to turn it or just run for their lives? Because Stark not so keen to let the play end. It will stop in the end, but Evos now can look to push in on this tower.
Yeah, that was super big from Evos. Still pushing forwards, looking for GBM.
Walking back through, looks like he will get stunned up the chain. CC so good on the side of Evos, trading the tower aggro as well. They're walking away unscathed. They don't get the tower, but yet another kill dropping.
Morgana by Rano P, and that prevented him from going forward and getting that
going again.
Rinse and repeat. Here comes GBM on the backside. Killer Instinct does manage to come out.
Oh,
Snowflower isolated on his lonesome, has to ult himself once again, but they've split it up, and the Shen is on the way in. GBM looking to body block. Kindred is here. They can buy a little bit more time. The crowd alive with sounds of Evos. Cheers coming through. Fabulous wants to get something on display. Maybe he can get a little bit more. The knockup is going to come through. They are going to get it. GBM there to back him up. Snowmage wants to go in. Has the ulti. He's buying time for the rest of the team to move in, but Warzone is there. He is ready to go damage back. Double kill for Fab. Stark now running for his life. A solid fight for Supermassive.
And man, the Kindred just makes it so that everybody piles in. Everybody's taking damage, and then it's just what happens right afterwards. Stark, though, very low.
Auto attacks coming through. He can't block him out. Yes, he can. Just enough time to get the kill back. Stark buying so much time. Here comes Warzone. GBM is going to have to back off. He's going through the pool. Oh, he's not going to get it. Warzone!
Big plays coming out of Warzone and Stark to get kills, and now, yes, they lose the turret, but they continue to fight back. We are seeing closer fights, closer outcomes than you would have expected.
And that should have been a one fight for Supermassive, but they kept going, and right there they thought they could catch Stark, and he just turns it around for 2 free kills that went over. Like right here, they should actually have...
Though the vision wasn't fully theirs, and by going for the Baron, they lose mid lane priority. Teleport's actually behind them.
Fabulous.
Wants to make his way in. There is the call of the Forge God, trying to disrupt. Will get to knock it back. Hits 3 members. Zainot in the middle of everybody. He can shred through those tanks if he's given enough time. Shen blocking the damage like he can. Fabulous set to fall, but they get the double knockup. Gonna look for a little bit more. Snowmage taking so much incidental damage from the HUD, but GBM, he's hitting the 3-man ulti. He wants to get slain, and he's gonna get him. Heals right back up. Fantastic for Supermassive.
Big plays from Supermassive one more time. GBM starting to ramp up. The first one not so great. The second one he was countered, but the third one successful. They get the kills. Straight back to the Baron buff. Yijin is alive, has no flash, however. It's really difficult to get in.
Yeah. 4K and dropping. It's going to take a miracle to steal this. Are they actually going to be able to get it out? They managed to take it down in the end. Baron over to Supermassive. They can find it here in a win. Warzone doing what he can to clear the waves, though. This is something that you talked about in the past.
The last one, 2-0 and 4. We said maybe it's time for tank duty. It's working out for them right now. He's able to be very active in this game. Highest kill participation on his team. And so it's night and day difference from his GP that was bullied by Stark last week.
Evo's still willing to defend. Slay still stepping forward, not deterred. Good use of the dash out from Fabulous means he does not get bound up under the tower. And the slow siege comes in from Supermassive, playing on their terms. 3K gold lead now solidly in their favor. 3 tower advantage as well.
Is actually more important than the ultimate.
Wait, Alti Star trying to look for a little bit more. Victor, the explosive teamfight they're looking for. Stonebase dishing out damage on the side. Here comes GBM. Free access to the back line. Exactly what the Vladimir wanted. So much damage comes through. Sidenknot is uncontested. His AD carry is popping off in the midst of the fight. Stark's running for his life. Goodbye, buddy. That's the plasma procking. Supermassive turning that in an instant.
And that could have been an enormous fight for them. When GBM got the flank, the 4-man ultimate, it looked like it was going to be lights out, but it's not exactly hitting with all of the abilities.
Yeah, so they do still have an opportunity here to respond to EVOS. The Baron should not be secured for free. They have got their jungler alive, but there's no summoner spells on anyone except for Ron OP, and they have started this Baron.
GBM bullying and threatening. Baron now falling. Is going to drop in favor of Supermassive. Big advantage over to them.
Being pushed down there, so they very easily attack top lane.
Oh, he's going to go in. He wants a little bit more. The Shen ulti comes out, but is it going to be enough? Buys enough time. Sidenknot still getting the kill. Stark in the middle of everybody. Walks the auto attacks as long as he can, but it is not enough. Sidenknot living up to the name of Killer Instinct as he pushes in. Supermassive just going to look to end the game.
Yeah, 3 inhibitors gone, pushing forward. Now they want to make it 1-1 in this series.
Absolutely the case. They're closing it out. Nice and simple for them. Second Baron right on schedule, as you said, Rusty. Throwing down the Kindred ultimate for a little bit extra. Taking a kill on the Trundle just to buff the stats. But Supermassive fire back in game 2.
And a fantastic performance from Fat Fabulous as well. 2-0-6 on that Orange. Swapped it up. Wasn't bullied by the play style that was coming through